Friday, September 27th, and starting the day with something safe. Chicken McMuffin, hash brown and a cup of coffee. And today, heading off to the Peking Man site, which is about 2 hours away. I'm now about 1.5 hours and 4 trains out of Beijing, and this is Liangshan University Town. This is where most of the development is occurring outside Beijing. This is how the trains are. All the kids do is look at their screens. I think that's their best friend, so it's because they're only child.
Please get ready for your arrival.
Let's see what happens. See all the new apartments being built there. The trains are full of information. This one tells you where you're arriving at, what time it is, what subway you're on, and where the next stop is. So this is the train I was on. I'm about 2 hours out of Beijing, sort of like a satellite town out here, looking for the bus to Peking Man site, and not a soul speaks English. Luckily got the instructions in Chinese from the hostel. I'm on the bus and it cost me 5 yuan, so it suggests it's a long way. One lady said it's about 2 hours by bus, hoping it's not that far. 55 minutes later in the bus, I'm dropped out here in the middle of nowhere, but I can see it. The big bust of Peking Man there. It's nearly 12:30. A lot of people didn't seem to know about this place, and I asked them. Anyway, I'm here. This is the site of Peking Man, which was an ancestor of Homo sapien. And I believe that's the entrance up there. Obviously probably have to pay to enter. There's a map showing the area, but obviously can't understand it. It's all in Chinese, but as it shows a number of regions in this area. And I think I came from up the top there. And of course there's a price to enter. Looks like here it's about 30 yuan, unless they accept my senior's card. 30 yuan is somewhere around the $5 to $6. According to this plaque, it's the only site in the world where there's proof of prehistoric human activities 500 to 600,000 years ago, and humans' earliest use of fire. So a very unique place in the world. One thing I must say is the quality of the toilets in China surprised me. These ones here are just public toilets. See how clean they are. More stairs. At least this holiday is getting me fit. Why do they have to put the museum so far away? And this is an interesting one. A VPPR cave. Up at the museum with 1,000 kids. And some statues of Peking Man. It says on one of the plaques here that this area lies 50 km southwest of Beijing. It's a protected area. The site is 4.8 square kilometres. Ancient human fossils, cultural remnants and animal fossils have been discovered by scientists from 27 localities within the small area since 1918. Peking Man site has the richest, most complete and most representative materials among the sites of the same period around the world, and has an important role in the field of paleontology and quaternary geology. In 1961, the site was put on a list of sites to be protected for the historical and cultural values, and it was also inscribed in the World Heritage List of UNESCO in 1987. And this map shows the 27 sites where they've found remnants of human activity from 500,000 years ago. There's a number of these cute little displays here. This one's showing how Peking Man kept the animals away using fire, and also used fire for cooking. Hello! Screaming kids all through here, but anyway, this inscription says that there were 6 complete or nearly complete skull caps of Peking Man found in this area. Also, 157 teeth. This shows the comparison between a modern ape, Peking Man and human. Peking Man in the centre, a much thicker skull, brow ridges are very heavily and the skin and the teeth were much more robust than the current skull of humans. And this one just shows that the human brain was about twice the size of Peking Man's, which is about twice the size of a modern ape's brain. Here that the Peking Man was a hunter and gatherer, gathering fruits and berries and tubers and also bird eggs. Now the kids are drifting away, there's 1,000 in here. This one's a diorama showing how Peking Man lived. Of course it was Stone Age man, he made his own tools, implements out of stone. It's a game the kids can play, they put this little thing on their head and then they become that animal. I don't have it on the head, but I just did because they forced me to. And I was a big bear. Hello. This is an extremely comprehensive and easy to understand exhibition. Very good for the kids. This particular thing shows the development of the human brain with different parts of the brain and goes right down through development of the brain over the last 500,000 years. There's a stack of interactive things here for the kids to play with. Just below this poster which shows the development of the human brain, there's an interactive thing where you can actually try and spear your fish on a game, showing how difficult it was to spear fish. Apparently this area was full of wildlife 500,000 years ago. Of course all this information here is based on the theory of evolution, which of course I believe in, an educated person, but some people still believe in the theory of creation, and God creating the humans. This here shows the evolution of man through to Homo sapiens. This plaque and motif explains that according to scientific research, mankind separated from ape about 6 million years ago. The evolution of human beings is divided in 4 stages by scientists: ape, Homo Erectus, Homo sapiens. And this shows the development from ape through to Homo Erectus, Homo sapiens, late Homo sapiens, and then modern man. A very interesting exhibition, certainly worth the price of entry and the 2.5 hours it took to get here. There's 27 sites where they found relics, bones and rocks used, and this is one of those sites. This is site number 15, and this was the site where over 30,000 years ago Upper Caveman lived. It did have a roof on the cave, but they decided to demolish it for safety reasons. This is a north facing cave, and they found 4 skulls dating back 30,000 years in this cave. This cap deposit, they call it, site number 4 of the 27, and it's a place where they found the bones of various animals. All the animals are now extinct, but they found them in those caves up there. This area is about 60 metres above the present river. This is locality 15. I'm not going to say all the localities, but just in summary, this one here is where they found the bones of over 33 mammals. And it's believed to be between 100,000 and 200,000 years old. So look out, little deer, you're going to be taken. This might be my last one. This is inside one of the big caves. See some wire netting there to protect you from any rock falls. This one is obviously a good place to live. So the He's getting excited by seeing the penis of this Peking man or wanting to touch it. Sounds a bit like you, Harris. Or Zaki. One of the entries to possibly the largest cave in the area. It's called Location 1. I was just about to leave, but then I thought I'd better check out the last one, which is actually the Peking Man cave. You can see it's monstrous. It's actually got 13 layers, and on each layer there's found bones of a different culture. This site was discovered in 1921, but wasn't extensively excavated till 1927. Is thought to be about 200,000 years old, this area. So this is a unique site in the world, the only place in the world where you find relics dating back to nearly 500,000 years ago. And the Peking Man cave dates relics back to 200,000 years ago. Now I head back to Beijing, about 2.5 hours. But it was worth the trip out here. It's a unique site. Only site like it in the world. Just sitting here waiting for the bus, so I take a few shots of some of the vehicles. This is an interesting one you see all the time. 3-wheel across the very unstable single wheel in the front of the truck. Another one of the 3-wheelers. Interesting little taxi. So I waited here about 20 minutes and here comes my bus. Left Peking Man side at 2:30 and arrived in the city at 3:30. Now I'm in a restaurant. They can't speak a word of English. I ended up with these sheep bones. No Coca-Cola. I think of the salad coming as well. Had to wait a little while, but the salad finally came with the roti. And I'm not sure what this is. Peppers, I think, done. And there's my sheep bones, which are tasting very good. So all of this cost me 153 yen. Well, this is the best meal I've had in Beijing. It's not in Beijing, it's on the outskirts. Salad's beautiful, crisp, fresh, a bit sweet taste. Roti's very good. The sheep's bubbling, and the eggplant's yet to be tasted. So this is my lunch and dinner combined. Here comes my train back to Beijing.